So how many subs have you got? 150?
150? More like 196. Hang on, I'll just check. I've got 201! So yeah, thank you. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel. Thank you to everybody who comments on this channel. Thanks to everyone who likes anything that I put on here. And thanks for anybody who takes the time out to watch these videos. I must admit, since I started this channel in earnest on the 1st of June 2020, I didn't know what to expect. I hoped that people would watch it. I hoped that I would get, well, anybody watching it. I hope that some people would like what I've got and some people would have similar interest and would comment and maybe give me some advice on things to pick up and also things that I could look out for and help me out, as well as maybe I could help other people out. And those things have happened and so much more. There's a lot of channels on here that I probably wouldn't have known about if I hadn't have done this channel. I feel that this networking between the channels is great, and I feel like I've got in touch with a lot of people that I probably wouldn't have known, because on the recommendations on my TV I keep getting people coming up which I probably would have never searched for, but I'm glad to see them because I made some good friendships along that way. So like I say, this is just a video to say thank you very much for this. I wasn't expecting it. It was funny, I think the last time, a couple of days ago, I looked at my subscriber count and it was about 195, 96, and I was thinking, wow, this is really good, because it had jumped up from 190, you know, in quite a short period of time. So I thought, oh, there could be a 200 on the way, and then before I knew it was up to 200, and now it's up to 201, and I believe it's just went to 202. So this is just phenomenal, and I don't know how this happens, but I'm just so glad it does. And also I've got plenty of stuff coming up. I know I keep saying about all these things I've got doing, but I had a week off this week and we plan to do a lot. I'd planned to do a lot more videos, but we had things like putting the doors back on, things that get in the way like that. The fact you've got no doors in your house but you've got to put them back on after you have your flooring done, never mind. But besides that, I do plan to make a separate video today, because I've got something come through the post which I'd like to unbox, and also a nice item which I thought could have been really going out to print. It's a good job I jumped on it, because the prices went from £24 to £32, which I was a bit amazed at, but I thought I'll get it now and then it's got, because I don't want to miss out on it. So anyway, that'll probably come later on today, and I'll do another video later on, because what I want to do is I want to do a channel update. That's the next video I'm going to do. I'm going to definitely do a channel update, but I felt like I had to mark this, because obviously every time you get something like a milestone like this, it's just something that really sets you up. It's a great feeling. I urge anybody who's thinking about making a YouTube channel, just go ahead. There's a good community on here. The people I've met on here are very supportive, very helpful, and very knowledgeable, and they're always there with friendly advice, and also great morale boosting comments which make you think, well, wow, this is connecting with people. I've got to keep this going, because if I'd known about this, the way this has went, I would have done this when I first started thinking about this in earnest around about January 2019. If I'd known about it then, how much it would have been, how this channel would have went, I would have done it immediately then. But I was a little bit tentative, and when I did the plunge, you do think that you're stepping into the great unknown, and you think to yourself, if this goes disastrously wrong, a bit like that sentence, then if it did, it was one of them things where if you don't try, you don't know. So on the back of that, I do urge anybody who's thinking about doing a channel. I know there's a few of my subscribers who have got they look like they've got some really good collections, and they've also got some great viewpoints on movies, and I would urge them, when they can, to maybe try and start a channel up. They'll get a lot of help. If they've got any questions about any setups, they only have to ask, and they'll get a lot of people helping like I have. A lot of people have put me in the right direction, do's and don'ts, which is how you learn. And if you make a few mistakes like I did on my early videos, and also I still make mistakes on all the videos that I do, which that's just the way it is. But it doesn't need to be too professional. It doesn't need to be the zenith of presentation. It just needs to be something that you as a person wants to do, and also it needs to be you. I wouldn't do this. I do follow a few channels in earnest that I've followed for ages, like for instance Big Paulie's, but I wouldn't do Big Paulie's because Big Paulie is Big Paulie, and that's great. And if you did copy, I don't think you would get anywhere. So if you come on as yourself and just carry on with that, I think you'll go far. I know, I feel like I have. And so yes, so like I say, a very, very quick video for me, but just to say that this is really, really appreciated. It's unexpected, I've got to admit. I didn't think, I don't know what I thought, but when I'm seeing the 100 which happened, and I was like, wow, this means that the channel is getting recognized. And because it went to 200, that's another thing to say, like a bit of a validation to say, well, I'm doing something right, which is a great feeling, just to think that. But in the end, if you just put out stuff that you like, and I like doing these videos, in fact I look forward to them, I'm always thinking about new things I can do. I'm always looking at something. If I pick something up, I think I'll have to speak about that online. So it's a great community, and a great I think the whole horror movie collecting, all that type of thing, is a great niche to be in, because I feel that this community here is a great one that was very helpful and very supportive as well, which I really appreciate. So once again, thank you to all for that. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll be giving, on my next video, or maybe the one after that, I'll be doing a lot of shout outs, because I've met quite a few people recently that were great people, and I think they've achieved me to get to this landmark as well. So I always think that shout outs is a great way to get your channel recognized, or just to give a bit back to somebody. So I'll be doing them on my some of my upcoming videos for sure. Okay, this was just really just a quick one off the cuff, because this happened and I thought I had to mark it. So once again, thank you all for this, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.